Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video. Today I will show you how you can create drawings in Adobe Illustrator. So let's make a simple flat tree design in Adobe Illustrator. First off, let's create a background layer. Head over to your rectangle tool. Just drag on your canvas and make a rectangle of the size of your canvas. You can select color of any of your choice by just double clicking on the fill, but I will like to choose the color from my palette which I have already chosen. Now let's lock the background layer and create a new layer. Now let's make the leaves of the tree. Go to your rectangle tool, right click and select polygon tool. Click once on the canvas and make sure the sides are set to 3 and hit OK. Let's change the color by using eyedropper tool and selecting the color from the palette. Select the selection tool by hitting V and let's make it a little bit bigger. Now select the direct selection tool by hitting A on the keyboard. Now click away from the triangle and now drag onto the top of the triangle. Hold shift key and press the top arrow key. Now you can see the triangle is increased in height. Now align the triangle to the center of the canvas. Let's make the triangle a little bit smaller by holding the shift key and dragging. Let's center align it once again. Now select the triangle and hold Alt key and drag to the bottom and you'll see a copy of the triangle has been created. Let's increase the size of the triangle a little bit and center align it. Let's do this a few more times. Adjust the tree according to your choice. Now let's select all the triangles and in Pathfinder click Unite. Now let's move this all to a top little bit and the leaves of our tree are ready. Now we are going to make the trunk of the tree. Select the rectangle tool and make a small rectangle below the tree. Let's change the color of this trunk to brown. Using the selection tool, let's make it to the center align by using these pink lines. If you cannot see these pink smart guidelines, go to view and make sure smart guides are enabled. Now as you can see, our tree is coming into a shape a little bit. Let's create some shadows onto the tree. Now select the leaves of the tree and go to the pen tool and let's create an anchor point onto the bottom center of the leaves. Now using the direct selection tool, select all of the anchor points on the right side of the leaves and hit the delete key on the keyboard. Select the regular selection tool by hitting V, hold Alt key and drag to make a copy of our shape. Right click, go to transform and hit reflect. Hit OK. Now let's get it into the position. Now click on the right side of the branches and let's change the color of it to a little bit darker to create a shadow type of look. Let's also create shadow onto the trunk. Zoom in a little bit, click on the trunk and hold Alt to make a copy and align it to the trunk. Let's change the color of the shadow to a little bit darker and the shadow onto the tree has been added. Let's make it a little bit more thin and this looks good to me. Now we will make the shadow of whole tree onto the background. Select the right side of the branches and the trunk, hold Alt key and drag to make a copy. In the Pathfinder tool, click Unite and let's change the color to black. Let's lock the tree layer and align this onto the tree. Now again we are going to make a copy of this shape, hold Alt key and drag to make a copy. Now take the pen tool, let's draw a shape of our shadow. Now that you have created the shadow, drag this layer to the bottom of the tree. Select the shape, go to the gradient tool and add a black to transparent gradient. After you're done, just click this arrow and delete the shapes that we created before. Now we have a nice shadow onto our tree. Click on it and let's decrease opacity to about 50%. So this is how you can create a drawing in Illustrator. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.